Welcome to Journey into the Light, Chapter 2, a program which strives to bring about awareness and awakening, the practice of living in the present to feel joy, to feel reconnected to loved ones and your future. Now, here's your host, Psychic Little T, and Nashville's Astrologer, Jennifer Green.
Well, good evening, everybody. I am Psychic Little T, and I have my guest host here, Jennifer Green, and our wonderful producer, Shock.
Hello.
I wanted to welcome everybody to the show, and I have to send a sincere apology to everybody for the last couple of weeks. The first week, I had contracted bronchitis and was unable to talk for a week. Anyway, the last couple of weeks we had a lot of technical difficulties. Skype is on and answer it. So the call-in number is 267. How was your birthdays?
Hey, it was amazing.
Oh, it was amazing. Amazing birthdays. We celebrated our birthday together.
Right.
Here at the virtual
except
studio.
except you weren't at the IBC. We do an IBC, Edinburgh Breakfast Club, every month. And it's just like we're just beginning our 6th year of doing this breakfast. It's like a mini reunion once a month. Well, when I got there this time, there were cakes and cards and gifts and balloons. They had the most amazing birthday party for me at IBC, and I was just, flabbergasted. It was wonderful.
And let me tell you, when I went over there for Christmas, my mom handed me this little white box. She said, "It's a reindeer cupcake."
That somebody made for me.
Yeah,
it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The nose was made of a cherry, and the antlers were pretzels.
Oh,
it was so creative. I was like, wow. I wanted to eat it, but I couldn't.
I'd break your arm. Somebody made me a pineapple upside down cake. And guess what kind of a birthday cake I had, Jen?
Red velvet?
Yes.
Yay.
A beautiful red velvet cake that we cut up, and there was only like one slice left by the time I took it home in the doggy bag.
Wow.
That's like 25 slices of cake went out and got eaten. It was wonderful. Everybody loved it. So
That's so awesome.
yeah, it was.
So you had cake from the east and from the south.
Yep.
Which red velvet was better.
Yep, and from the far, pineapple upside down cake from Hawaii, right?
Oh yeah, that's hard to beat that one.
Yeah. So tell us about your birthday. Go ahead, bet or mine.
No, I'm not going to bitter yours. Mine was extra simple this year. We had a very, very, very simple, quiet. I had my birthday at home with my kids. They had me a cake. They went shopping on their own for the first time this year, but I have to say I really missed the old-fashioned kind of presents that they already used to give me. My daughter used to recycle presents from the house, and one year I never forget I got a used poncho that was camouflaged in cow print, a pencil, a sharpened pencil with a little bit of an eraser left, and she gave me this little glass rose. And it was awesome. This year, they went all out. They shopped and they bought me. It was so nice of them. They got me a whole outfit. They got me a blouse. They got me a skirt, and they got me some shoes. It was so nice. I have no idea where they got the money from yet, but I'm
Check your wallet.
I was going to say, check your credit cards.
So it was a nice time. We've just kind of been spending time at home, enjoying each other. It's the first time me and my kids are together for the last few years. So we just enjoyed it simple, and it was happy. We was going to see Spider-Man. That was the original plan, but with the weather affected us, so we stood home.
Aw. I know you were looking forward to doing that.
I kind of wanted to go see Aquaman anyways.
Can I tell you, I'm so glad that you mentioned that. You have to go see Aquaman.
Have you already saw it?
Yes, my son and I went on Christmas. I used my Christmas bonus to take him to the movies. We saw it in 3D. Excellent movie. Like, out of 5 stars, I would give it 5 stars. It was very action-packed. And when I was reading stuff like that, it's like, I don't want to really go see it because
Commercial for that?
I haven't seen the new one yet.
I'd rather see that than Aquaman. I think Aquaman's all wet.
oh, wet behind the ear.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely an amazing movie.
I want to see, what is it that I want to see? There's a couple of movies I'd like to see. The new Clint Eastwood movie, Mule.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've heard a lot about that.
Yep. What's her name? The one that played, I can't think of her name. Roberts, Julia Roberts has got a new movie I'd like to see. And I want to see the new Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I've been hearing that one a lot.
Yeah, it's not a remake of
Yeah.
Mary Poppins. It's a continuation.
Oh, nice.
The children are grown now, have their own kids, and Mary Poppins comes back, and it picks up where, 20 years after the old one left off. But I understand that Dick Van Dyke has a marvelous role, and he's 92 now.
Right.
Wow.
So I would like to see that. I probably won't get to the movies to see it, but during the year it'll come out. It'll be on HBO, and I'll be able to watch it.
I'm not sure what the movie is called, but I want to see the one where he builds his own city after being bullied.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. He builds an imaginary
Yes.
where he becomes like a World War II military. Well, back then it was the Army Air Corps. I can't think of the name of it, but you're talking about Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Yep.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
All right, well,
I
folks,
did watch-
let me interject this for a moment. If you have a question or you'd like a free reading, you can call 267-436-4876, and I will see your phone number ringing, and just just let it ring. I'll write the number down, and when you hang up, I'll be able to right click on that number and call you back and bring you into our group. I won't be able to. Skype won't let me do it the way they used to. Used to be I could just right click and add to group, but now they won't let you do that. I will have to call you back. So you'll see a phone call coming in from Rock with a Shock. That's me calling you back. So 267-436-4876. Okay, go ahead, Jen.
So I wanted to just add something in with the movies you guys were talking about. I watched Crazy Rich Asians last night, and I have to say it was an awesome movie. It was a family movie. Everyone can all sit down at the same time to watch it. Great storyline, and I think it's definitely worth a watch. And I don't watch a lot of TV. I just really don't. So I read books, but that was a really good show. So I wanted to recommend that out.
Okay.
So I want to put a question out to the listeners. This was kind of the topic at some relatives at my house, not my house, at my family's house, is pillows. And I want to pose a question to say, what do you think is the best pillow? And I am a side sleeper. I am having the hardest time finding a comfortable pillow. And my son actually just said to me, "Oh, you'll be giving me a pillow soon." I was like, "Get out of here." Sure enough, the last couple of days I've been waking up with my neck hurting, migraine headaches. Gmail.com. Please give me your suggestions. I'm looking for a new pillow, and I'm so tired of buying.
Because when they gave you the pillow from the sofa, and even that was taller than you.
Everything's taller than me. So I know that our topic today is predictions, and Jen before the show had asked me if I had any predictions, and I said no, I just talk to dead people, And she laughed, and I told her that the only prediction that I could give is my son in June is volunteering at a local Comic-Con, which, if you're not familiar with it, people dress up as different characters, and they have special guests that come in from either, say, Pokemon, the creators of it, the voices of it. I'm just throwing that as an example. And my son is so in his element. It's kind of like the Mummers Parade on the East Coast. You know, these men and women do this tirelessly year after year just because it's a tradition. You know, that's what they love to do. And my son loves to be in character. He's always making videos for his website or whatever he does. So that's the only, well, let me say my prediction. I apologize. My prediction is that the doors are going to open for him in that 4 day span so he could get into the Comic Con business that he wants to. So you guys are going to have to stay tuned, and I'll fill you in on what happens or if it doesn't happen.
So
And
remember
then
that.
what are some of your predictions for 2019?
Okay, well, I got a couple of them here to share with everyone. And I just want to say, I definitely feel a lot of good vibe off of your son volunteering and participating in this type of event.
Good.
I really do see it will influence him and it will inspire him and definitely help him um, open up his communication skills, give him more confidence. That's the word I want to say. Give him more confidence in himself. So if you're listening right now, congratulations. It's a step towards what you want. You are closer. You're much closer than what you think you are. So keep doing it. Congratulations. It's a good heart.
Well, let me throw out there to the folks listening, because there's a lot. This show is live right now. That number that I gave you, just 267-436-4876, is a live number for the next, I guess, 45 minutes. Today is December the 27th, 7:14 p.m. Eastern Time. So we are live. There's not a recorded show, so you can call now.
Yes, please call in.
And we're also live on Instagram too, where you guys can comment and write down your message and we will answer it here live on the show. And if you are on Instagram, it is Nashvilles.astrologer. So you guys, I have some predictions to share, and their predictions for majority of them is for 2019. They could be, maybe one or two of them could go in 2020. And I have one, I don't have any idea of the time on it, but I had this in a vision. So I'm going to start out with the most oddest, strangest one that I have right now. That we'll go with crazy first. So you guys turn up your radio and listen it for some crazy predictions that's going to come past. So my most craziest prediction is a vision that I've had probably about a month ago. And inside the vision, it appears as a piece of earth, and I'm going to say this from my prediction, what it looks like a large mountain, a huge, large piece of a mountain will, and this does sound crazy, you guys, what I've seen, I don't know when, but humans will defy gravity on some level, and they will figure out this looks like either a mountain or a piece of earth that will be a part of the new world in outer space, eventually in time. I don't know when, like I said, but this is the vision that I've seen, and eventually there will be a new world that they will have in space. I don't know about the moon or anything, but these are the things that I've saw. I've also, so the predictions that I have for 2019 and 2020. Children will, in this year, more children will become psychic than ever, and it will make history. And people will start investigating and researching and studying children's level of consciousness and becoming psychic. People, so the predictions also as an adult, will also notice their psychic abilities more than ever. Children will, in this year, more children will become psychic than ever, and it will make history.
Go ahead.
There will also be a new disease that will come out within children. And it's going to be, I don't know if I should say disease, but some sort of medical condition with their hands. Young people have issues with their hands because of all of the electronic devices that we are on now in the present time. And someone's going to need to create or invent. So if you're listening, this message is for you. Someone's going to need to invent a new way of typing for our new generation, because will affect their hands more than we expect. People will also need to wear glasses more than ever, so there's going to be an increase in glasses. All of this comes from staring inside the screens. And as you guys, if this is your first time listening in, I'm Jennifer Green, Nashville's Astrologer, and I've predicted the zombie apocalypse we are in the zombie apocalypse as of right now. It's a very given moment. Not that skin is falling off and bones are showing, but how people's killing off their humanity. If this is your first not caring, getting lost inside a screen. So all of this comes from that. Also, that my prediction is that in 2019, extraterrestrial will definitely be exposed. I feel it's 2019, possibly 2020, but I really feel next year. Alien extraterrestrial will be exposed, and they will discover that there's a lot more alien activity on Earth than there's ever been. A lot of the conspiracy theories that we hear are soon going to be having answers to them. Crystals, example like quartz crystal and amethyst, will become extremely valuable for the next 2 years. Their true purpose will truly reveal itself, and I feel it is spiritual. They will realize how important crystals are, and crystals will become much more valuable. I also predict a spiritual celestial event of some kind will take place next year that all will see in the family, and I want to say it was big as probably will be somehow connected to the solar eclipse on that level of importance, or to remember, make history. And I feel it will definitely be with something with the sky, with outer space, that we'll be able to see here on Earth.
All right, now let me make a prediction on that. I predict that if there is a celestial event for the world to see, that on that day, it will be overcast in Philadelphia.
With a chance of rain.
Philadelphia has not seen a celestial event since 1910.
Well, it very well may. It's going to shine this time. So my prediction is that it's going to shine this time.
All right. You just had a comment a couple of weeks ago. I was not able to see it because of overcast skies.
Crap. Well, let's make sure that we get to see it this year. So I manifest for you to see it.
All right. Yeah, the only comment I get to see is that under the sink. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
So if you guys are curious about the celestial events that we was just now talking about, we had a lot of things going on inside the universe. We had our last full moon for the year. We had a meteor shower, and we had winter solstice. Winter solstice is the transition that we are going into winter. So it's a very powerful celestial event. And my prediction is not going to be like that, because I predict that everyone will see it. Everyone will be able to see whatever it is. But that's what it was.
Okay.
So I got some celebrity predictions for you guys, okay?
All right.
I'm listening.
You guys sound a little bit more excited.
No, because I'm thinking how many are going to divorce.
Yeah, well, some of my predictions are on the...
Is that one of your predictions that Taylor Swift is going to come visit me?
Yes, and she will want tea. She will want sweet tea.
Okay.
Woo! Woohoo! So some of my celebrity predictions is in 2019, Kylie Jenner will have her wedding, and it will be one of the largest weddings in history, and it will be remembered for generations after we are no longer here. Huge wedding. Also, what I have on here, Oh, this is a good one, you guys, and I haven't mentioned this one online or anywhere yet. I believe, and I have seen visions, that people will discover the power of hypnosis, how it connects to time traveling. Time traveling with hypnosis. I've already done a lot of studies on it. I've studied it quite a few times, but I definitely absolutely believe, and I've seen it in a vision, that hypnosis will be holding a very important piece for time traveling in the future outside of electronical things. It's going to be hypnosis. Um, Also, people will discover, now this could be up to 2020, people will discover that there is a different DNA that exists on Earth. I don't know if this is connecting to aliens or not, but they will discover that there is a different DNA. Also, what do I have on here? And I want to say for everyone listening, 2019 is going to be an awesome year. It's going to be an awesome year. There's a lot of high vibration in it. So the people who have that self-discipline and who are self-aware and practice just well-mindedness, you guys are going to excel. So this is for everyone. It's definitely a time. There's a different current. We're on that energy of the age of Aquarius, the high levels of consciousness. This is another prediction, people will realize how important sound, frequency, and tones are. They will discover that that is ancient healing that can be used in modern today and help so many people. This is one of the things I do practice sound healing for people. I do sound baths and chakra balance and aura, and it all connects to energy. So if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, if you kind of imagine this, if you would throw a pebble into a river, to a rock, or have your cup near a speaker and you see the vibration in it, different tones have different waves of frequency. And because we are made of 70% water, it affects our body. So people will discover that. Also with the DNA, people will discover, which I want to say this has already some, that they will truly discover the power of our words. And this goes back to tone, sound, and frequency. Different words have different tones. And if you're a musician, you understand exactly what I'm talking about over here. Or if you do any audio editing, certain tones, certain sounds has different tones and frequencies. And the more someone concentrates on using high, powerful, positive words, positive language, and may sound silly, they will realize how it truly changes their DNA and brings healing. So that is my predictions for 2019, some of 2020. I thought I had some more celebrity stuff on here, but all I have is Kylie Jenner.
And Taylor Swift.
Next to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you didn't mention that Miley Cyrus got married either.
I heard her wedding. I didn't see anything, but I'm so sorry. We are live. I didn't catch anything of her wedding. I didn't know she was getting married. I don't watch a lot of TV, so the things that I catch that I'll feel it, that's the ones I said. But definitely for Kylie Jenner. Oh, and my prediction that there will be a child, a young person I feel a child, but I'm gonna have to say under the age of 18, that will be on Forbes magazine. Children will be the biggest next millionaires. Absolutely. It's already started. I've said this, I think, probably a year and a half ago. But younger people will become extremely successful. Kids will become millionaires, entrepreneurs, business people.
Mm.
So those are my
interesting too,
predictions.
because they've already got a little kid that's on YouTube. He tests toys.
Yep.
Got his own channel, and he's already in the millions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's another one, Darcy Lynn. She's a ventriloquist. I saw her on America's Got Talent.
Oh, I saw that too.
Amazing. She was actually in Atlantic City, and her tickets were $40. I just didn't have the money at the time, but I would have loved to go see her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's an amazing performance.
She's going far.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially
the
with
next.
the jokes.
You guys don't. You're probably too young to remember of Shari Lewis.
No, I remember her.
She had a
In fact,
little-
Nathan was just playing the song yesterday because I started singing the Shark
This
Shark
is the song that never ends.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Well,
Shari Lewis with her puppet Lamb Chop.
Right. They went and started singing the Shark.
This is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Yep, I know it.
So do I. So he played that one to try to get the Grandpa Shark out of his head.
Yeah, I got a shirt for my great granddaughter. Well, shirt for me to wear for my great granddaughter. It's Santa Shark, do 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 do, Santa Shark. And she was while I was singing this, she was dancing all over the floor. She's 2.5 years old, just dancing, loving this, giggling and squealing. Loved it. Best shirt I ever bought.
That's so cute. That song is definitely so catchy. It gets stuck in your head.
Yep.
Even though if you don't want it to. There it is, stuck in your head. So we have, you guys give a shout out to we got some people on Instagram that's listening to us live. So hi, Instagram people.
Yeah, they can ask a question through Instagram too, and you can read and answer it. Or, Tammy, we can answer it.
Yeah, if you guys, if you have some questions out on Instagram, go ahead and write them down in the box below, and we'll say them live here on the air, and we'll answer them for you. So if anyone just now tuning in, you can call in to the show and have your have a breakthrough, have a reading done, and know that we will have to call you back. The number to call in is 267-436-4876.
Yep.
267-436-4876.
What's that number again?
Let's say it one more time, everyone. 267-436-4876.
That's it.
There we go. So, for 2019, there will be a huge increase for children to become psychic at very young ages. Predictions, dreams, visions, as we all have the gift of being a seer if we allow ourselves to tap into it on a different conscience level. So if anyone that's listening now and you feel you're having a lot of deja vu, you're having extremely vivid dreams, you're dreaming in color, you could think about someone and there they are, they call, or you see them. If you're having these encounters, omens even, seeing a lot of omens, you are going through an awakening process for yourself, for your abilities. And you have myself and Psychic Little T that is here to help you and be a guide through your healing and transformation and to embrace your abilities for who you are. So you can give psychiclittlet.com. That's your website, right, team?
Yes.
psychiclittlet.com. And my website is epicgen.com. And you guys can reach us out on there, and we will guide you through awakening your abilities, guiding you through your even understand them. So it's a great time to call in to have a reading because New Year's almost here. So you find out where you're going at and how you're going to get there. And because we have the most amazing producer in the world, Rock with a Shock, here right with us right now, he's going to tell you our number again so you guys can call in. And we know you're ready to call in, nothing to be shy about. And if anyone didn't know, I used to work at the carnival for a while. So my little calling was, hey, you're next. Come on. You're ready. So go ahead and come on in. Don't be shy. Give it a try. I promise it's going to be an amazing experience for all of us. So go ahead and call in now.
Get right up. 267-436-4876. That number, 267-436-4876. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come explore an innovative oracle deck that looks into the world of the wise women, the healers, the seers, the witch. This powerful and insightful deck was created by Marla Brooks, host of Stirring the Cauldron on the Para X radio network. and beautifully illustrated by Anya Khan. It includes an easy-to-read booklet and guide with straightforward, gentle guidance on using the deck and interpreting the messages of the cards. And unlike other oracle decks, each card comes with its own personalized magical incantation that provides energy, reinforces the card's meaning, and helps the desired message to be sent out into the universe. The Witch's Oracle is the ideal divination deck for witches and non-seasoned readers and beginners. To find out more about the Witch's Oracle deck, go to www.marlabrooks.com and click on the Oracle Deck link. Starting August 9th, it's Double the Cauldron, Double the Fun, as Parax brings you back-to-back hours of Stirring the Cauldron with Marla Brooks. First, at 8 p.m., Parax digs into the vault to bring you an encore edition of Stirring the Cauldron. That's 10 years worth of amazing guests, interesting subjects, and all the fun from your favorite show. Then at 9 p.m., Parax presents an all-new hour of Stirring the Cauldron as Marla explores the paranormal realm with brand new topics and all-new guests. It's Double the Cauldron, Double the Fun as Parax presents back-to-back hours of Stirring the Cauldron with Marla Brooks. And it all begins 8 p.m. Thursday, August 9th, right here on the Parax Radio Network.
Oh, hello, Watson. Oh, hello, Holmes. I brought in your mail. Yes, precisely as I knew you would. However, this is the one I've been expecting. It's from Rock with the Shock Radio. Oh, yes, that's the radio program that plays all the greatest hits of the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and discusses all sorts of what's and not. Precisely, Watson. Great music with insightful and informative analyses of the artist and the times from whence they came. Not to mention Motown. Motown? I said not to mention Motown. Oh, pardon me. Well, Holmes, where on earth did you learn all this? In school, Watson. What kind of school teaches that, old man? Elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary. Playing the greatest hits of the baby boomer generation 24/7 with live broadcasts every Friday and Saturday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss Rock with the Shock at www.rockwiththeshock.com. And we're back at Journey into the Light Chapter 2 with your host, Psychic Little T, and Nashville's astrologer, Jennifer Green.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey there.
So, Jen, earlier today, our original plan was to talk about gratitude, depression, but one thought that came to mind is now that 2019 is literally around the corner and it's a new year, I wanted our listeners to know that you should take positive steps to thinking better thoughts. I know there's a lot of madness in the world nowadays, and it's easy to hate somebody for, I don't know, wearing the wrong color that day. For whatever reason, you know, people have bad attitudes for a lot of different reasons. But I tend to try to think positively, because I used to be that person years ago. And after I just said, enough is enough, I can't do this. And now when a bad thought pops in my head, I push it out. And I deal with a lot of customer service, and there's a lot of negativity. For instance, this lady came in the other day and literally lied to my face, and I couldn't say anything. And I had to give her a whole lot of free food just to make the customer happy. And the gentleman behind her were like, how big was that order? I was like, I just need a minute right now. Because as a manager, as much as you would like to say, no, I'm not giving you all this free food, I have to, because that's what the company wants me to do.
Yeah, not much you can do about that, but there are people that make a living doing that.
Yeah.
Every day they get free food by complaining and whining and groaning. You hear about that woman in Colorado that, on camera walks up and just swipes the package off the lady's front porch and tries to keep walking away from it, like, leave me alone, I didn't take anything. You're on camera!
Right.
They should have arrested her and locked her away.
Just like I was reading a story about a mail carrier that was stealing gift cards and money
But
from
that's been
Christmas
going on for,
cards.
yeah, it's been going on for years. It's rare, but it does happen every year.
And I'm like, for the amount of money they pay, why are you stealing? But again, people do different things for different reasons. But yeah.
Yeah, well, the richer you are, the less you want to spend. Really,
So, hey guys, we have a question on Instagram.
All right.
Okay.
We have a question from, get her name on here. Yvette 102372.
Yvette.
And her question is, how will my 2019 love life go? So I'm trying to adjust some volume here
You're fine.
for everyone here to hear everything.
On the Instagram, is there a delay?
There could, I'm not for sure. I'm sure there is probably a maybe 7-second delay on Instagram, possibly.
Okay, so Yvette, let me put it out there. As she was reading the question, the color blue popped in my head.
Okay, I hope you guys on Instagram can hear this. Give me a thumbs up.
It would be so much better if you could call in. Or we
Yvette,
call you.
Would you like to call in? We could bring you on the air. She's giving us a thumbs up. Okay, so the number to call, all right. So the number to call in, put it in the chat box here on Instagram, is area code 267-436-4876. Oh, no, she cannot call. She is at work. So we're going to answer her question here.
Why? But she can hear
On
you, so
Instagram.
she can hear you, so she can hear Tammy.
Yep.
But the blue means something to her.
So Yvette, I hope you can hear that. The first thing Psychic Little T felt is blue, color blue. There could be a little bit of a delay on here. So Yvette, if you're still here with us, what I feel just from your energy, just from your question, I feel it's important for me to say not to go backward in 2019. You need to move forward. You're going to have a temptation, and I feel it will be because of loneliness, to reach out and rekindle something that has already ended. I don't advise it for you. I don't see a lot has changed that will make you feel much different. And if you do decide to go back, because you are a little bit stubborn, it's short-lived, and the only thing you're doing is delaying yourself.
No, I have a feeling too that the reason she's having trouble with her love life is because she keeps on going to the same type of abusive person. Mm-hmm. You gotta change your sights, change directions, and go stop going for that bad boy, that abusive relationship, which you seem to be attracted to.
No more bad boys, Yvette. She's there inside the chat room. I'm not really, maybe for some reason she can't type right now, but she did hear her message. Tammy?
The only thing that I'm getting is they keep showing me a blue frilly dress. Like, I want to say, oh my goodness, Shirley Temple blue dress. I don't know what this means for you, but I don't know if it also goes with the mood that you're in. But girl, take my advice. I've been where you are. Leave the bad boys alone, because it's just going to break your heart over and over again. And if you want, after you get off work, I have $10 for 10 minutes. Jen can work out something with you. I'm not sure what her rates are. My number is 609-320-7912. But as I'm sitting here talking to you, my heart is hurting. Like, I don't
And I
know.
feel that too.
I really,
Sadness.
yeah, I really feel like we hit the nail on the head, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And, let the tears roll, get it out of your system. You know, go have a drink for New Year's, but drink responsibly, please.
Yvette, if you're hearing any of this, say thumbs up in your what is it? Snap? What was it called?
In the chat. If you could hear all your answers on the radio, Yvette, if you would give us a thumbs up or a happy face or something, or a heart, even some hearts are good.
And while we're waiting for that, I'm thinking the blue dress represents her femininity.
Could be. I don't know, but it's really until I mentioned it, it was the only thing I could think of.
I did not hear her. So, Psychic Little T said the very first thing she felt was blue. You're going to have to break it down for me again, T.
A blue frilly dress.
A blue frilly dress.
Like Shirley Temple used to wear. She might have to Google it.
Like Shirley Temple used to wear. And that you are attracted to the same pattern type of men.
Abusive.
Rock NT picked up on that you have been attracted to abusive relationships, to bad boy type of relationship, and that's definitely where you don't want to go at anymore.
And that my heart hurts.
And that Psychic Little T's heart is actually hurting her, feeling your energy of the things that you have went through, things you've experienced.
And tell her that it's okay to cry, let it out, and then go have a drink.
And Psychic Little T said, it is okay for you to let it out and cry a little bit and have a drink. I want to say I'm missing part of that sentence somewhere.
She'll get the gist of it. Because we're hitting the message right on where she needs it.
Mm-hmm. So Yvette, take it to your heart and analyze. And I always remind women, and I tell this to guys too, raise your standard. Raise your standard who you want to give your time to. Don't give your time to just anybody. Raise your standard to where you give your time to someone that makes you a better person when you're around them. If you could find someone that makes you a better person than who you are, someone that you want to be a better person for, that's awesome.
Raise your standard to someone who completes you, and you complete them. You don't want to get into any more relationships where someone wants to rule you.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
So stay away from controlling relationships for everyone on Instagram. That's what Rox just said. Stay away from controlling relationships. Raise your standards.
Okay, also let her know that it's okay to love herself. Yes. She needs to stay away from men, period, and get herself where her self-esteem is lower than the dirt right now. She needs to start loving herself, to stay away from the abusive men, and to learn the word no. Nobody has the right to control anybody.
It's very true. Learn how to say no. That's what you need to learn how to say no, is Yvette. Say no. That's what Tammy advises you. Learn how to say no. Practice on loving yourself.
You want to give her our contact information just in case. Like, I'm sure I can help her more offline, because I have some doozies of stories where I'm not ready to share online. But, to help somebody personally, it's there.
I'm typing it in. So we're typing live on the radio. We're text messaging you guys on Instagram. Psychic Little T, we're putting her phone number up. Psychic Little T's phone number, 609-320-7912. Right?
Yes.
7912. Psychic Little T advertises $10, 10 minutes. 609-320-7912. And if you guys are interested in a reading by myself, here just for you radio listeners out there, I've shared the same promotion with T. $10, 10 minutes. Say I heard you live on the radio and I want my $10 for 10 minutes. And we'll be here ready to answer you. And if you guys are interested, make a phone call to me. The number is 615-944-9707. 615-944-9707. And Psychic Little T's website, psychiclittlet.com. My website, epicgen.com. And it's the best time to have a reading. It's just about 2019, so you want to figure out the best path for you to be on. And if you are hearing this wherever you are at in the world, it does not matter. We give readings over the phone. We'll work with you. Also here on Instagram. So go ahead and call in or write a message here on Instagram. Maybe you have a question for the new year in 2019. 267-436-4876. So, Tammy, you guys have something exciting coming up. Can we drop to listeners maybe just like a little sample, little piece of what's coming? Your guys' future journey that you guys are about to embark on.
Wow, I think you're more excited than I am. Is that even possible?
I am. I am excited. I think I might be a little bit more excited because I've never actually knew someone who was before, during, and afterwards. So I'm like super excited outside of my. So I'm very excited to hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my 2 cents in, and then my dad can put his 5 cents in.
Uh-huh.
My dad and I, which is shock, go to the Southern Mansions, and Bruce Tango from Ghost Hunters and his son Dave Tango, which is one of the main investigators on the show, will be at the Southern Mansions January 26th.
And Steve Gonsalves.
Yes. So if you're a fan, he seems to have this every year, and it's a great event. Good news is that they're sold out to hotel rooms. We got the last one. So, haha. No, just kidding. Dad, you have the website in case they can go buy tickets just for the one day, or are they sold out too?
I'm not sure if the night is sold out, but just hang on. Let me get the website.
Okay, let me finish giving my 2 cents. So for the first time, Bruce Tango is going to have a seance. Well, he's going to have a host there giving the seance, and this will be my first seance. But I have been to the Southern Mansion several times, and it's very active. So it gets to the point where I have to tell the spirits to leave me alone, let me sleep for the night. But it's an amazing experience. And like I've told you before, Jen, if you ever have the chance, go there. Just the scenery itself is beautiful. It's like the 1800 settings. They have all these different pictures.
I see it.
Say what?
I thought that was an image popping up of it. I think it's going to be so cool. So do you have, what do you expect to happen? Like the table to start flying up in the air a little bit, a crystal ball coming down?
Nothing violent like that ever happens. Most of the time, I go down there, I get a lot of EVPs, electro voice phenomena. Voices, that's a voice that appears on a recorder that you did not hear while you were there asking the question. So that's pretty cool. I've had nothing bad ever happen to me. The Southern Mansion, it was built just around the time of the Civil War, and it's just a beautiful building. You can go to Google and look up the Southern Mansion and Cape May, New Jersey, and it will bring it up. But the website is like www.eventbrite.com. That's event, eventbrite.com. And click on the Southern Mansion Hunt and Seance, and it'll give you all the information you need to know. You buy tickets for Friday night the 25th, or Saturday night the 26th, and if they're sold out, it'll tell you there. Saturday night, you can't stay at the hotel because all the rooms are booked. But Friday night, I understand there's lots of openings. So if you're in the area, check it out. It's a great, even if you go down there just for the historical significance of the building, it's well worth it.
I'm sure there's plenty of other
I shared the picture that I seen on there.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I will be down there on the 26th.
So you guys mark that on your calendars, because after that, we're going to pick their brain and see exactly what happened. There very well may be a crystal ball that will just fly across the room. The table will start coming up, and then Shock will have to jump up on a table, do a little dance as Psychic T, see what is being recorded and who's watching.
Yeah.
No, I really have no expectations of it. I mean, I've seen seances on TV, never personally been to one. So it's really intriguing.
Now, the one who's doing the seance is Jane Doherty. And she's, Marla Brooks knows her, very nice woman. Jane's been on Marla's show before, and we will be before the Mansion gig. Oh, she's been on my show before and will be before the Mansion gig. So tune into Marla Brooks show on parax.com. That's Stirring the Cauldron on every Thursday night. The live show is on at 9 o'clock, and you can listen to Jane Doherty. But I've never met her, so it'll be exciting to find out, what this is all about. And the tables may lift. I mean, who knows? I felt people tapping me on the.
Flies across the room.
I've been tapped on the shoulder. I've had my pant legs tugged by a little kid, and it showed up on the tape afterwards when I said, "Is somebody just pulling my leg?" Just before I said that, when I listened to the tape, you heard a little boy go, "Excuse me."
I know when I was at the Southern Mansions, some of the girls like to get a little friskier.
Through Instagram.
Well, they don't with me.
They're at xradionnetwork.com.
Oh, there must be a delay. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. All right, January 10th, she's going to be on Marla's show. So tune in for that. All right, guys, we got 4 minutes. You want to start wrapping it up? Give out your contact information.
Okay, well, I am Psychic Little T. You can contact me at 609-320-7912. If I don't answer, please leave a message or send me a text. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or you can check me out on my website at psychiclittlet.com. Jen?
Astrologer here, Jennifer Green, and I'm be more than happy to give you advice on any situation that you're going through in your life, and I'm here to guide you in a better path and direction for yourself. You can give me a call at 615-944-9707. That's 615-944-9707. I also give readings in person. If you are in the Nashville area and you're familiar with Opryland, then you should know where I'm at. You could check out my website, epicgen.com, EPICJEN.com, where there is a ton of stuff for you to read, and there's also shopping on there. So if you need some mystical, magical supplies, I can help you with that as well. And you guys, I enjoyed everyone. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Psychic Little T. thank you, audience. You're awesome. You're awesome. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everyone. I wish nothing but blessings for the new year. And I hope inside the new year, everyone that's listening, decide to be happy. Make a decision that you want to be happy and do your best to look at all the positive things that are inside your life that you can be grateful for. Because I absolutely promise it'll weigh out a lot more than it is for negative. I'm Jennifer Green. Thank you.
Tam, you want to give your number real quick?
Yes, 609-320-7912. And I just wanted to wish everybody a happy and safe new year. Please drink responsibly. Use Uber, Lyft, a cab, a family member. Don't drink and drive. We're losing too many people.
Yes.
Yes, we are. And you can tune into my show every Friday and Saturday night of 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, where we play oldies, the greatest hits of the baby boomer generation, the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and the 80s. Now, getting back to Marla real quick on her show on Para X Radio, coming up next will be the archive show, and then at 9 o'clock, the live show. But on January 10th, Jane Doherty is going to be on her show talking about a seance. So we'll get a preview of that on January 10th. So make sure you tune in for that. That'll be January 10th. And, of course, tonight she's got a great show, too, as always. Just remember, folks, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Tune in again next week from 7 till 8 p.m. Eastern for another exciting and unpredictable episode of Journey into the Light, Chapter 2, right here on the Para X Radio Network.